Well, hopefully it gets repaired soon. Oh, hold on. Don't you fucking dare. Hang on a moment.
Oh?
Did we have a stream crash, folks? Did stream crash?
Verifying?
I think it buffered a little bit, but other than that, that might have just been my end.
If it
Um,
did...
Okay.
Oh, the ping did come. That's from the original ping,
you're
though.
you're back up. Um,
I'm verifying a few things. Hang on a moment.
it looks like the timer did reset, so I'm guessing you did have a hiccup.
Yep, it does look like we did have a blip. That was enough to... It says I'm offline right now.
I am
It just
seeing
came
you.
back up for me.
Okay. Well, if anybody's talented with video editor, I would appreciate help stitching this together. Anyway, back to the point. What were we talking about?
Well, we have a completely out of commission walkway that's supposed to get from down here all the way up to the cliffs up above. Problem is, that thing's been completely totaled. I doubt even more than half the wood from the original structure is salvageable in its current state, so
Oh dear.
I have to go talk to the Valve Resolve and see about getting a party to get that thing restructured. Though I'm imagining you and your friends are going to need to find a way up there sooner rather than later.
Well, for the rest of them, yes. I mean, I could definitely just fly up there, but you're right. I'm hoping to find answers soon. Anyway, good luck on whatever you're working on, my love.
You stay safe out here, too.
You as well, dear. And don't get yourself all scraped up. I would like to cuddle you later, love.
I like the sound of that.
Let's take flight, my wings. Yes, Sai is very comfortable showing off her wings. It seems. Which, that's new. Helix, this is you.
You would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Was there an initial line I missed? Oops.
No. I just was slow on the draw.
Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihana.
Oh.
But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead.
Oh no. That was why you agreed to Uklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance.
Yes. It hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me. And I will walk it, for myself and for my friend.
Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hano shall host a splendid, uplifting festival.
That we shall.
I do like the idea of this festival and getting all my friends here. With that, let's return and deliver the aboxia into Wukavu's waiting hands. I will give a minor update. I think I know what caused that brief little buffer blink, folks.
What?
There is some pretty cold weather going on here where I live at the moment, and we are currently under a winter weather advisory at the moment. The cold weather might be giving mild interference, which would probably explain why the blink happened. Thankfully, we weren't in the middle of an important cutscene, so nothing too big was lost. Also, it's, everyone say it with me, it's not a sass stream without scuff. Ours, I heard you sigh and I swore I passed you. Did I fucking run past you or some shit?
Yeah, hang on. Let me send you a screenshot of my location.
Oh god. I've given up on trying to find Leaf because he's so little.
Alright, there's my location. Hang on, it's sending. There you go. Can't believe past me. It's really insane.
Oh no, shut the fuck up. He's a fucking Tulio lol. You little shit. Oh, hang on, I'm flying a little weird there. This is why I go up the stairs naturally. Hi, Wookavoo. Goodness, everything is in such rough shape. I think once everything's better, I would love to get the rest of the kitchens out here. They would love it here. Honestly. Let's do the lifting of wings! Yes, I agree. A nice nap sounds nice. Q-Side taking a very adorable dragon nap. These are random Hanus. Many people can voice them.
Time for Helix to have a conversation with himself.
Over there, on the float. Isn't that the third promise? The rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of Reed by reviving Iliana.
The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okamud altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young Clements.
Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering the Reed, talking about what needs to be done.
How did you do that voice? Oh my god, that is impressive.
I go chirp.
Is that so? Perhaps we'll see another of his innovations firsthand.
That sounds like Arcona. One look at the reeds and it was all he needed to think up a solution.
Who's doing this voice?
It's Helix.
Oh. Let me get my screen back up. Be it as it may, our own solution is nearly ready.
Indeed. As soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin.
God bless these big boys, by the way. They can hardly look down at people.
Fair. Alpha now.
It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers.
You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for Moms. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Envel's twirled the air for a moment before landing on his foot.
Makalina, magic is not part of our training.
Oh, you're so grumpy.
I'm a grumpy one.
As for us, we've brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wookaboo. All that's left is to attach them.
Has it been decided who will ride the float?
That's so good. Pa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it.
The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why it is an invitation. Which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn servant. This time, however, I have another in mind.
Oh? Who is it?
Our beloved Ihana, the lifting of rings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus did I nominate you, Woklamat, as our guest of honor.
Huh? Me? This boat will make me seasick, will it?
I don't think so.
Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I'd be delighted to ride your float.
Thank you, Woklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards... Let me get my screen up again, goddamn. Cousin Nuraki. In the sacred likeness of... Fuck me.
Just do your best.
He is ensconced.
He's too busy snacking on the reed. I have a hard time talking.
Apologies, the reeds are very good. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife, so the procession can move along unimpeded. Unlike my speech.
No, but no.
Consider it done.
Okay, please. You expect me to still sit and... You expect me to sit still until Wookaboo is finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. Anvil?
As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wook-Ivu with the repairs.
That's you, Helix?
Sorry, give me a moment. I had to find my charger. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches up to the east. That will lead you across the bridge to the right of the sun.
Then we shall see to clearing it end to end.
Oh, finally! Getting to do some
Good,
fighting?
please don't make me pronounce those names again.
That was really funny though, Helix.
I
Helix,
saw
suffer.
a bunch of X's, I's, and H's, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, finally! Sai seems excited. I haven't beat up anything, so maybe it'll be good to help clear out the unruly wildlife. Hi, Leaf, you little shit!
I can tell you all right
Found
now,
him.
I've been found by both Orlon and Asuri.
I'm not gonna pet you because I respect.
Completely unintentional. I was just flying by.
Well, Gio, please. Leaf, out of respect of not having my kneecaps broken, I'm not gonna pet you. However, enjoy your fishing.
Coins are patting you.
I give him a popcorn ball and I fly away.
Shut up.
Take her kneecaps.
Bump onto the
Okay,
orb
sorry.
and launch it too. either way, I guess we are finally gonna get to see how cute Sie's new battle outfit is, even though it's just her summer garb. Though, even though I knew this was coming. Always come prepared, everybody. You always must be ready for a fight. And Sie's been definitely working on her monk craft, among other things. Alright, come and get some! That's what I thought. I guess this is something that we can all sing the praises about. We've talked about how good stuff is on other streams, but I think it burns repeating. The encounters in Dawntrail are chef's kiss, agreed. Well, I know Aura's been singing the praises of the encounters and the battles here in Dawntrail.
Mm-hmm.
They are fantastic. Also, the music's fucking awesome. Oh, you want some more? Oh, you can very much see the society through the trees. Lol. We'll touch on that at a later date, folks.
Man, what's that in the distance? Is that a thriving tourism industry?
Please note, when the expansion was first launched, that place wasn't there.
That Aetherite wasn't there, but that was our first society that we got. It is our Disciple of War and Magic Society. The
It was
trolley.
there, but the Aetherite wasn't.
Oh, okay. It is actually all busted up. So it did revert the progress because I'm in New Game Plus mode, thank goodness. Though, my stream has definitely seen me progress that several times on stream. Not that it matters much. It's a pretty fun society quest, and I recommend doing it, especially if you want to level other classes. You can level them starting at level 90 with these.
Sorry.
Anyway, back to the story. Ah, so you were a step ahead of us. Alphino?
This must be the likeness of Kiakshihi.
The Hanu deity of the harvest. Oh, I'm not gonna pick it because it's not a side option, but that's a reference to Bismarck. Is that bottom option? Is I was half expecting a flying whale. I will have.
That's the option I chose when I did this first time.
What did they say, if you can recall it?
Let's find out.
I do also like this middle option. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia Andir. I believe that's an optional dungeon in Shadowbringers.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is an optional dummin.
Dummin.
Huh, interesting.
It was one of the first two dungeon post-game.
I actually did not have this option the first time I was here because I had not cleared that dungeon when I was going through Dawntrail the first time. You know what? I don't think either of us has seen this option. But I was half expecting a flying whale. Not going to lie, I was half expecting a flying whale based on past experiences. A whale? Why a whale of all things? Anyway, it's... we'll go on, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, it said that Kiksahi here was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Tural by the first Hanu. Alphino?
The Hanu migrated here from another continent. Mayhap the two do share a common ancestor.
This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Lina Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, then I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell them we're done here. I completely forgot that Hanu was just, excuse you, honey! Goodness! Dinner good?
I'd give that like a 3 to 4 out of 5.
Was the Za that
Maybe a
good?
3.
I pat my Lou, because it's what I do. Oh shit.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float! Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Cha-cha!
Everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like. Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me.
So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
Love that goofy smile.
Yeah, the Hanu smiles are really cute. I love them. Some might find them creepy, but I think they're adorable.
I find it more menacing than cute.
It's fair.
They're not trying to be menacing, which is the funny part.
Oh, of course it's fucking raining. That's my luck.
Sorry, I'll get mad at Ketzel for that. Ketzel, stop making it rain!
Hang on. Grandfather, can you control your bird, please? It's raining cats and dogs out here.
Yeah, about that. Ketzel, can you stop? Please, stop. Don't make me grr.
We're trying to hold this festival, and I would like it to be a little clearer, please. I know I don't ask of much, but just this once, please. Alright, we had to do this the old-fashioned way, because this was before the emote came out. I'm sure there's a good fish you can get from all this rain, though. Okay, let me see if I can do this.
Actually, you might be right. I should check.
Oh, Hokali! I wish you could just do the emote, but I get it that this came out before the emote was released. It'd be so nice though, right? I'll be damned, you actually managed to pull it off. Thanks, grandfather.
You're welcome. The one time I let go of your chains.
So few have come.
It is the wrong time of day for this rain to be grabbed something.
No Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
I really hope this works. Who knows? Maybe the rest of the Scions will catch wind of this. And
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! ready, and...
I could get used to this.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promised would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Boys, I'm sorry in advance for the sudden weather change.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
I can't believe it actually worked. I can't believe it. Oh, Olan and the rest are going to be so impressed.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn Servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Oh, I can't wait to tell everybody about what happened. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome.
It would appear at this point that Orlin has left the area and returned to the Olal.
That would make sense. I should probably head back too. Now that everything here is solved. I could definitely use to get out of this rain. Quite heavy, honestly. Not as heavy rain at the very least.
Hi, Nelly. How's it going?
Stop.
Did he try? Did he really just try to boot me on the snoop?
Oh. Huh. I guess he did, huh?
Damn.
Boys, I'm back. And I'm all soaked. Well, I guess I should go help an Urukapacha next.
Guess the storm's still around somehow, probably. Kidding. It's just weather.
No,
Weather's
it
still
seems to have relaxed at the very least.
Oh, it's just fog right now. Yeah,
Slight
midnight fog.
Slight things about bothering Orlan, but she probably should be a little more on it with helping Wook at the moment. She does at least have some courtesy. I know I just got back to Tuliolohan, but I've got some business in Kopacha. I'll hope to see you later.
Sounds like a plan. I need to go speak to a merchant out in Norcapacha, actually, so I may be in the area.
Perhaps we can catch a ride together then. Hang on. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca. They're so cute! These animals can travel Urukapacha's deep mountains trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. Ours, you get a freebie. Play the sound.
Rawr.
Fair enough. That was your freebie for the day. You don't.
I got a freebie? What the fuck is
a free que?
I think they're expecting a que.
Chocobos were mentioned. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Speaking of which, Airville.
Alpacas are native to Yogg-Toral. Eorzea has its chocobos, Nice and lands have their horses. I go to the trouble breeding another pack beast in the place, which ill suits its qualities and where it's not needed anyway.
I kind of love that. But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. Ooh, one of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. I see. What are they like to ride?
Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile, even those without experience finding them easy to handle.
You're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me.
The better value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties.
Well, that's good to hear at least. Both parties benefiting is quite a good idea. Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice. Yes! I made a trade with the third promise herself! My friends will never believe this. I should be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again.
You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. Well, they will do a headshot.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I'm still not happy about this. But if we need to ride alpacas to reach Rokapacha, then that's what we'll do. Hey, I don't mind riding alpacas. Honestly, added to the list of mounts I've rode upon. Oh, the nighttime music.
Turali
So
poets
the
of
snow
yore
is lovely.
sang of a mountain that would
point.
stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
It's a little cold, but my outfit is enough. I don't mind it. It's not that chilly, actually.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Toral. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watrunpelo.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urgopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watrunpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there!
Remind me to never let a Stinian near here, everybody. Erenville?
This is it. Wakupelu, the home of the Pelu Pelu. Wook Lamat should have arrived before us. That's not good.
You'll know my rules on one-time people. First come, first serve.
You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh! So this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant. Fuck yes!
Please! The outcome is far from undecided, but it is a possibility.
How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such garments would look magnificent when draped over the soldiers on our budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right, come, Tharpranas. My well-stocked shelves are about a few steps away, yes, yes. Oh, my glass!
Hang on, are you okay, Horace?
I'm fine.
I thought.
Otherwise, I'd be.
The Hanu merchant or the Pele Pele merchant just dropped their big glass of what is it they make here?
Mezcal.
The alcohol.
Finest lady. I like the sound of that. I thought that.
That's how easily charmed this one is.
All right, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt.
Ahem.
Oh, jeez.
What did we just talk about?
Erbil, when did you?
The Chitana from Five Zactara. Northern Winter's aborted coat affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time, Beak Build. Of course. My shop door is always open. Damn, Henry is so fucking malign, even when he's mean. Goddamn. You were saying something about being not so easily charmed?
I was just. Milo, you did not need to huff with me on that, by the way.
As I mentioned previously, the Pele people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They would, however, disarm you with a deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Lamar fall prey to an affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain.
Alphino?
It appears Alphino has lost his voice.
Alphino sat on his mute button. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Anvil's words of caution to heart.
Tap, tap. Hope you okay?
I was stretching there.
Good stretches. Yep, okay. Note to all scions, do not let Estinian near Orokopacha.
Well, it's a good thing he isn't on Okapacha right now.
We know how Pansy is with money, right?
I believe the amount of checks I had to write.
If we let him anywhere near here, we would all be in trouble, and I think Tataru would have his head on a silver platter with how dry the coffers would be.
Out of character, if the coffers are that dry, how's the platter silver?
Okay, you got me there. Go. No, that was good. That was good.
She'd find a way. She would find a way. Don't worry.
I wonder if Gray has ever taken care of any alpacas. Many years.
If Gray were present, he'd be looking at the camera.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's around here somewhere. He's hiding. I know he is.
I was, but I've logged off for now.
Ah. Not logged off, he's just fishing somewhere.
I logged off at that one like hot spring area, so you can just imagine he's taking a nap.
Oh damn, that sounds like a fucking vibe. I'm just checking time on OBS. Alright, we're still making good time. Yeah, we're definitely not getting first dungeon, you guys. As predicted. That's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. Can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Sieze's not buying this shit one bit. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Tobli? Oh, yes. He likes to mingle with the rant hands to keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great. We can meet back here and share our impressions. I would like to not mess this up because I've messed this up 3 different times, by the way.
May I ask how?
I did it at very separate times. The first time I played through, obviously I got it wrong a lot because I couldn't figure out who it was. The second time when I played on the Saphira alt, it had been so long and I kind of was speeding through all the text, so I wasn't paying attention. The third time I was just being dumb.
I see.
So I forget which one of the ranch hands is it again?
Well, let's go through
Figure it out.
and see what the options are.
We'll have 3. Obviously it's not Mablu. Like, obviously that's not Tobli. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. We have 3 options: the diligent, boastful, and nonchalant ranch hand. I swore I was gonna write down.
What was your impression of all of them?
I don't think it's the boastful one because he's being too obvious, so I don't think it's him. The diligent one was talking a lot about alpacas, so that might be him, but the nonchalant could be him as well because he started talking about Wook Lamont and seemed pretty keen on it. But it's not boastful. I know it's not him.
Well, why would any of them be talking about Wook Lamont?
I guess that does bring a good point. It is the nonchalant, isn't it?
No, I didn't say it was.
Oh, right. It has to be diligent then, because he's the only one who was actually talking about alpacas. I really hope I remember it. You'd think I'd remember to write this stuff down, but no, I didn't. I did write something down later, though. Ah, the workers so intent on stable chores. Had my eye on that one, too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. If you get this wrong, Wook just gets a little mad that she wastes more money than she was bargaining for. We know it's you, Tobli. And to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin to for confirmation of your true identity. We didn't write down who was voicing Tobli, so please, would anyone like to voice him?
I'll do it. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobli, head lecher of Washun Pello, and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulul Jaja's chosen electors.
Aha! In a place featured in Tuliolo saga, just as we thought. I was right in trusting your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. Ah, you didn't say that the first time, but that's neither here nor there. And I'll be continuing to be Mablu. She found you out fair and square, Tobli.
And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. You know what? I've always been thinking since the day I laid eyes on those masks.
Deducing the Dawn Servant's elector was the first step of the feat.
Every time
Too
I see
simple a
those
task
masks,
to
all I
inspire
hear
rules,
is
eh?
this.
Right.
Oh!
Not
I
hard at all.
see you! Somebody has joined us in our Scion chat.
It's a Zensu bean.
Zen! Just in time for your character to show up on screen! How did you time that?
I don't know.
It is a voice cutscene, but that was funny.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the test.
Oh, my Mablu wasn't far off.
You're Tobli.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Where is Gray
Well,
when I
I've
need
not
him?
had the best experiences with alpacas. Aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example! This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
The little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks! I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with their catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Take it on the chin, Orclamat. Take it on the chin.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Say what you will about the voice direction. That cutscene's really funny. And the voice of Orclamat did a fantastic job.
Oh, that cutscene was hilarious.
Seriously, like, you can hear her pain, and it's really good. Say what you will, we love Senna Briar in this house, and that was really funny. But yes, if you've ever actually been spat on by an alpaca, Orclamat has the right of it. It's freaking disgusting. I have never personally been spat on it, but my cousin has. We were at the pumpkin patch, and they had alpacas there, and my cousin got a little too close and got spat on. Anyway, Aaronville, it's your line.
As Orclamat helped demonstrate, the valley alpacas are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task.
You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpaca. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one?
I don't know.
Totally.
With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast.
Wonderful. Give me one of those then.
Have you perhaps forgotten that we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you equivalent to 10 pel, in the 10,000s column.
You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin.
Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Mayhaps if we all pitch in.
No. This is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay it the cost. I'll find the money. Somehow.
In that case, that basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle.
That's a nice gesture. But I think you can turn 100. You think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more.
Would he need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, to looking at 100 times more?
Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alphanos Million Gil.
I'm not so sure about the trading idea. I almost talked him buying clothes nearly a month after you arrived.
But I did. I hate it when you're right. Then maybe let you help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again, Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. If it's alright, I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked.
As long as Wuklamat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes.
Hooray! Let's see about you getting that saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu.
Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend the alpacas.
Gladly. Although, Sai, I think you should go with Lamont. You've seen your markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. That I do.
In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's displaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with.
As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll leave the wool with Sai anyway. The better to keep my hands free. To begin, I suggest we try trading wool with Havali, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Yep. They did it. A long chain of trading quests, folks. Anyway, how are you, Zen, you fucking dork?
Good. I eat some food after work, so I am here to vibe and.
Oh! Sorry. A hunt train. That was a hunt train that just disappeared.
Lol. Also, I'm here doing any additional voicing if need be.
Zen, this is actually a perfect time. Would you like to voice this Pelu Pelu? It is a voice.
Sure.
Oh, hi, Bryce.
Hi, Bryce.
Anyway, Zen, the floor is yours to voice Havli.
Something I can do for you.
We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca.
A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it?
With this basket of fine alpaca wool.
What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want.
And what might that be?
Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at a day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal.
This bodes well for us. Third promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column.
Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer's changed. The saddle's going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal. Aged 3 years at least.
3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price?
Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zeralja will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell my craft for anything less than my asking price.
Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to work out as well as it did, Zin. I forgot that this one was a Zeralja supporter.
You're fine.
Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generations remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations, the dirigibles that made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. I know, but what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yakui ruled our village. That's why I offered to help you. I want you to become Dawnservant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better sure I win this contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 bells from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up the piece of Tuliolo on the line. Neither will I. We will make you Dawnservant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. What about that Roth we ran into on the way here? Of course! The Weaver! Bulldog was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. God, it's so good to have so many of you here. Alright, how many of you shits are hiding right now?
Not I, said the fly.
Well, I know not you.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, and so they've made a game out of it. A couple of them are hiding somewhere where I could spot them, but I never do.
I am not surprised by this.
They love to bother and pester me. Helix was in fishing spots, and apparently I was just in view for him, but I never managed to turn my camera around to spot him while he was on. I found Leaf, thankfully, and I found a Surrey, but I think he wanted to be found at that
I'm
point.
glad to know I wasn't the one who thought about doing such thing.
You little... Of course you all are conspiring against me. Dragons. That's all I get in the Crossworld Link Shell is dragons. Speaking of which, what is Zen up to? Oh, wait, we have first off. Bullnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? First come, first serve. He's a one-time NPC, that's why I said that.
Sure. So I promised you. You wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts.
Out of character real quick, I love his eyeliner, by the way. The guyliner game is strong. I love his mark.
I think that was more a decision to try and actually make his eyes pop out a little more.
It worked.
I think so.
Peace into all is what allows me to cross freely into lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory.
Oh, that's fine, craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the 100 column. That's very generous, Bullnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down.
I have every faith in you, third promise. A fortune bless your future dealings.
I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Sai remembered our Weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental steps of trading. One which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now, let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Sai. You take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Ariel would never let me hear the end of it. I'd rather not have him at me. All set? Our next deal is waiting to be found. This is actually a pretty cute quest line, though.
I do love that they went through the effort and did that.
Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? I think that would make the most sense. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who needs a poncho? A lot of Mamuja hardly wear anything to begin with. There are probably Landsguard. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamuja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear them much above the waist. It hampers their movement. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamuja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Yeah, that makes sense.
He isn't carrying weapons. That Hubigo over on the right.
Maybe it's him? Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapons? Ooh, we might have a winner. It was between him or the sweaty one. Oh, there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Somebody else voice aura, you had your turn.
Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky.
I was not expecting Leaf! Jesus! That's good!
I'm actually a tool maker from Tuliolo, and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me.
Well, sir, this is your lucky day.
What a splendid poncho! This would be perfect replacement for the coat I lost.
We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps?
What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality.
The blade looks sharp, and the haft is well made. I value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal.
Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miblu's mate, Mate Garden, for one. Her field hands uses hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I have met you.
That was so good. Did you hear that? We already found our next buyer. To Miblu's Mate Gardens we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Oh, Wuklamati will not be that bad. These ones will be the calm type, right? I'm sure they will. I was not expecting you, Leaf. That caught me off guard, but that was really good.
Thank you.
Leaf's one voice contribution, everybody. Give it up for it. Oh. I see we have some going-ons in the Crossworld Link Shelf. You guys would like to read that while I'm on this alpaca ride?
Nah, I think we're good. I'm good.
It's silly. We're good.
Oh, has Cosmo finally made his appearance?
Not necessarily.
He's doing Cosmo things, isn't he? Anyway, nice alpaca ride, everybody. You guys are free to banter a little bit. Oh.
Orland is a very busy man right now, so he probably won't be around to talk too much to anyone.
Fair.
Also, I will say to answer your earlier question, Sass.
Yes.
At this time, I would say Zen is currently coming down from the mountainside, having met with Leo's dad.
Oh, I'm over in that area right now.
Yep.
How convenient. If you happen to be low enough, you might see some alpacas riding by.
Possibly. They're thinking about a lot of things at the moment.
That's fair. Also, to mention Leo, she said she was too tired, but please go give her some love and support. We do love our friend Gigabyte Dragon. I'm actually impressed how many of you turned out tonight. It actually makes me pretty happy. Even though we did have a brief stream blink then.
I did notice that. I know,
Yeah.
and thankfully it wasn't too bad, I assume.
It was a quick blink. It's due to the chilly weather that's going on in the weather advisory. I'm under winter weather watch right now.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Thankfully, it was only a blink, but still irritating, so I guess there'll be 2 parts to this premiere.
What can you do? Anyways.
Forge ahead. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Ivko's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of the roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you, Third Promise? Well, that I was. And perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobli took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores. Grateful for the opportunity to repay the ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep raiding things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets added to Wuklamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the Third Promise, and let's get to bargaining. More cutscenes. More one-off characters, folks. This one has a lot. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields? I have a mind to trade, if you're interested. Any takers?
Why not? Let's see. Well, well! The Third Promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer?
This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops.
This quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a sack of mate leaves in exchange.
A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel and 1,000 column, same price as the hatchet. Deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Maplu, its harvesting season is not. Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value?
It is indeed the season, which is why I procure an ample batch of tools well in advance.
We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration?
I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming. And I will no longer need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wukmat. That is why I am prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price.
I suppose it is fair given your reason, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help you bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal?
As a matter of fact, I would. Until Coroner's reforms come around, I can always use more hands in the field.
Then you could go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. Who would have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you'd like, Mablu. Sai and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too.
Off to the fields then. And mind you to pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you.
Harvesting? It's like I'm back on my botanist. Nonsense.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
You can't see us.
Where the fuck are you?
You just walked past me.
Oh,
But I don't see you on my end.
I must be in a slightly different instance then, due
You're
to
in
my
a different instance.
That would explain why I can't see some of you sometimes.
Oh, I never realized they put you into the instance in this. Huh, interesting.
I am literally standing right next to you.
Huh.
But you're
Hey,
not.
hey, Sasquatch.
What?
Want to do us a favor? / instance.
Use his instance too.
Oh, hang on. I'm on the... It's instance 2. You guys are in the wrong instance.
That'll do it.
Funny.
You guys
They are in the wrong instance.
That's fine.
Get on my level. Yeah, so here's something interesting we'll have to deal with. Unless we're all in a party together, it will shove us into different instances.
I mean, hey, I'd rather learn that now than later.
I should have seen it coming. Also, I've switched over to the Scions of Light chat just so we don't have clutter from extra things.
Understandable.
Because,
This
that is perfectly fine clutter. Ours. Dragons is always an acceptable clutter. Anyway, back to voicing. You and me, Bryce. Here, we've brought our share as well.
Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves.
Premium mate. Brought at the shop, 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel, and the thousands call them. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet.
I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we can come to a mutual agreeable trade.
As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Mablu? What's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting basic rules of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave now that you've mentioned it? Not exactly. I want to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace. Becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for your advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pounds? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into it double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kona and Zaraja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuklamat, the Dawn's Promise, after all. Ours, are you having fun? Let's see, where am I off to? There I am. I see someone killing cactar down the path. Look above you and look alive, Kazuo. She would say as she just zips right past. Out of character, I must say this, Bryce. I love Kazuo's stoic, quiet approach at times. I love it.
It's fine.
Of course I'm learning, Kazuo. I know how you function. Besides, it's more fun to give you a hard time. Also gladdening that Coswell wasn't surprised that Size literally flying on her wings.
Nah, it takes more than that to catch him off guard.
Fair. She is enjoying stretching her wings after a long trip. So, how did Coswell get here?
Magic.
Magic, of course.
Like that Shia LaBeouf meme where he basically like wiggles his fingers in front of the camera like magic.
All right. Who wants to voice the Goblin? Who hasn't gotten a chance to voice one of these trades yet? Actually,
I vote Helix.
you nominate Felix as tribute.
Oh boy. Now what's this about? Keep it brief if you would, I'm a busy man.
Oh, that's perfect. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. Assuming you would have any on hand, that is.
Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap.
We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal.
No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them.
No deal? Just like that?
Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal?
Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Ooh, which one do I play first, actually? I forget which one I chose here. I think we'll start... I think I'll start with this one. Okay, consider the timing. Right, maybe... I'm trying to remember which one it was. Right. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hobago chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance. And brewed from its finest leaves, of course.
Oh. Ah, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubagu friend, but I did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after.
You should offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the Third Promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony in Mango will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your room and invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility?
As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It'd be a great honor and opportunity, if I can secure the deal.
Well, I should think your acceptable mezcal would speak for Oh, that said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. And first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volokshodsha. It'd be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments.
Are you insulting my fashion? That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court?
We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnok, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolal. As supportive of Lamat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion.
That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I would like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing.
Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you.
Truly. I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal.
Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Sai and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnok. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wanchupelo. Be safe. Another chance to kick some tail. Gladly. Oh, Sai's happy. Oh, helping clearing a path is no problem for me. Alright, where's the trouble? Alright, who wants some? I love the encounter music, by the way, folks. It's so good.
I love the battle music, yeah.
Seriously, like, I really like Shadowbringers encounter music when you're in the wild, but this one takes the gosh darn cake. Just makes you feel excited.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that should clear all the monsters. Oh! Glad to see you.
You missed one.
Thanks, Kazuo. I was only tasked in taking out a couple of them, but thanks for the assistance.
Hey, don't worry about it. My swing's about away.
Fair. We'll talk later. I need to get back and get on with that trade. Best of luck to you when I meet you later.
Till then, you got your own job to do. I got mine.
Fair. Tony, give him lots of snuggles! Out of character. I fucking love Kazuo and Sai's dynamic. It's so cute. They have a very playful dynamic.
I'll leave that one alone.
Is there an A rank over there out of character, Bryce?
Yes.
Oh! Because I know... Which one is it?
It may be A or B, but it's a Mad Maggie.
Mad Maggie?
Is it blue or red?
Blue.
It's B.
It's a B.
You can kill
Either
that.
way, I'm moving it alone.
Okay, back to cutscenes. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bullnock as agreed. Helix?
Sorry?
Then the deal is done. Your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments.
Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You are the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand.
Mablu, is you drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future.
Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Wonderful, wonderful. And I believe we'll be coming back to Zen needing to voice something.
I believe so.
Yep. Perfect. This trade quest is seriously so cute, though. I'm just gonna let those two handle things. Sai's a busy woman right now. Alright, let's do this! Here you go! Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought you your precious mezcal. Zen, that's
Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug, but you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool.
What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation.
Although I'd sooner aid no Kalimita Bazraja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, Third Promise.
Great!
Stay and wait if you like. I have all requisite materials, so this won't take long. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste the smooth milk mezcal already.
Did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started with only a 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. Blue, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. no.
Okay, there we go. You've acquired the settle, then.
Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring one out of our wild-born fiends. You can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Great sunken gods, I did it! Ernville.
You hardly seem bothered, much less inclined to spin, as if he was completely accepting of Uklamat's touch.
That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? Zeralja! He's back! He's having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he's brought. Is it me or is it glowing?
I've heard such tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, but it shuns the company of both man and its own kind.
How do you manage to snare a prize like that? Oh fuck, who's Sorelja?
The beast knows it's better.
Nobody is listed.
Well, it's ours now.
Ours gets another Mulja.
Shh, I don't. I'm being silly.
Our beast knows its better. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Vuklamat.
Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Thrall can remain at peace. Then that is you.
Oh, hey.
You actually get to voice him.
An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horrors and the hopelessness firsthand.
Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war, merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join the founding of Tuliyola all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons and realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime.
Alphino?
True that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind.
The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons.
Out of character. Damn!
Simpleton.
The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone.
That is why Galu Jaja did not elevate the Mamuja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only to the Yola, the star in its entirety. The dawn we set our sights.
What? Why?
I need not explain myself to you.
Oh, Tobly?
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold, with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. Out of character, does that not look like a Haichu?
It does
really
look like a
does.
Haichu, and now I want some, honey.
God damn it.
Simpletons.
He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kona. He's such a It's like we're not even family. I forgot about the Garlean Simpletons line. That fucking got me a little bit.
I completely forgot he did.
And
That
for
was
most
my
of them,
voice.
that's true.
It is.
Gaisman Belzar was honestly one of the most successful commanders within the Garlean Legions. His only mistake was that he crossed paths with the Warrior of Light.
Yep. He made good on it, though, in the end.
I've been telling a story. I'm having fun.
I can tell. Would you like to read that story?
Nope, because you're about to go on a cutscene.
Am I now?
Oh. Fair enough.
I just made a out of you.
To be fair,
Give this man a drink.
to be fair, it looked like you were about to go to a cutscene.
You can do it while I'm flying over there.
Oh yeah, to explain to the others, as I was talking over Limshaw. Yeah, I was like, though I suppose I could tell you a few things about my journey here. Safe to say it was annoying, but I made it.
Huh? I'm curious. How'd you get here, Coswell?
So, the fast way to put it is, you remember how Sai got to Thavnir? I decided to assist in a degree of Charlian research. Safe to say it went further. A lot further.
Do you want me to get you a drink or something for that?
I've always heard that Lassie is a good way to push past the worst of it. I can get some mixed up for you.
I assure you, I got it covered. Some medicine and some sleep, and I was just fine. By sleep, I mean more than half the day of sleep, but you know. To say nothing of someone who found my last gun to be made with just the right parts to help with a different experiment, so I lost that in the process. I can make a new one, but god damn, I'm gonna miss that gun. It was special. I held back hell with it in Pandemonium. So I can also check punching a doctor with a tonfa repeatedly off the bucket list.
Damn.
Question. What was that even doing on your bucket list to begin with?
I spent too long in Charlie and it ended up on my bucket list.
Okay.
That and, well, USO taught me how to punch things really well, and I like using tonfas, so two things added together.
Subtlety. We love it. Punch a doctor with a tonfa repeatedly off the bucket list got me a little bit.
I shouldn't have touched the gun. And yes, that is my canon explanation for how I lost the final gun.
Thanks.
Sadness.
I need it.
How many guns has he lost now?
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
How about we keep it at 3 places?
But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
To be fair, I got another gun, locally sourced. Looks nice.
Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
They're better guns, but this one's not bad. At least for...
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
They did it.
Okay, hang on. Let me get some help on her. Let's get some healing on her at least. She looks so tired.
You're utterly spent. And small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Oh, I see more chatter in chat. It's from Zen.
Mm-hmm.
How cute. Well, time to head back. Get you your keystone, or we're gonna call the keystones high chews now, aren't we?
I mean, you are. You want to?
I call them Chaos Emeralds or Jim Bandit.
They are not. They are closer to the Soul Emeralds than Chaos Emeralds.
I know nothing about the Soul Emeralds, so I will not relate on this.
Oh, that's cute, Kazuo and Zen. It's Santa Claus in chat. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. So you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to. They're adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Oh, Tobli!
Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes. There's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done.
Yes! We did it! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zaraja did.
I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical properties and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself.
Papa was chasing alpacas too?
So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, and a time when the mountain giants, the Akoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came a young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Akoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what the visitor decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yakoi's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was, with a few words from Galul Jaja, transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants.
I've never heard the Bon Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of that way before. The saga is not so detailed.
And you may not know that Galul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca.
So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures. Well, an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, third promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me.
Just watch him spit in Wook's face again.
No!
Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone.
thinking about it, they look like starbursts.
5 more to go, and you're right.
5 more to go, Wuklamot. Then you can be a Pokemon master.
You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It's because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamot. You've given me the courage to say that I wasn't sure I could ever stay. Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant.
And I also want to say that the Warrior of Light has a bitch ass.
What? I appreciate everything you've done, Mummy, and I've loved every moment going for the alpaca. I was not expecting of all the people on this couch for it to be my boyfriend to say that. Jesus. The Eggman speech gets me, but this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. I am laughing through every statement right now, and I don't care.
As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you know. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear that you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it.
Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. And I suggest you talk to the Yokoi. They once ruled over far more than just Urkopacha and Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were overlords of Yoctoral and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated? Erinville. Dave?
We lose nothing from asking questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually.
You are right. Oh, Kryl, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. And since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, places just like it first became fashionable in Yoctoral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago. Right about the time my grandfather made his journey, Yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, you could try to find out, seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants. I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into peddler business, eh, ma blue? Right then, let's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tuliolo and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside best mezcal for the occasion. Probably.
She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. But even brought a golden alpaca to heal.
But you've heard Zeraldra's porter talk. They might see opportunity to his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wook Lamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne.
You might be right, Maplu. You might be right.
Oh, goodness. Look at that chatter. Time to head back to Tuliolo. Oh. We keep running into each other, don't we, dear? That was more work than I was expecting at the very least. Damn it. I'll see you all back into the Tuliolo.
Let's just get back to the restaurant area, chat over a pal there, and then we can call it there.
That's exactly what I was thinking, hon, and we can have any closing statements if anybody wanted some. I will say, I am very surprised at the turnout of all of you being here. I'm genuinely pleased.
What? I did something here with, but I forgot Zeralda headlines.
Well, it worked out in the end, did it?
Yeah.
Hang on, I will join that party in just another time. I finish this quest, and kaboom! Ugh.
To be perfectly honest, late as I was busy with work and then had other things to run around and do after that before I finally got home.
Fair.
That being said, time.
Yes. That is time. We're done. We're just gonna have our closing statement. Oh, that was so much more work than I was gonna realize it had, hon. Ugh. I think I'm done running around doing errands for the day. How about you, dear?
Well, deals are made. Now the manpower just needs to fall in place. Regardless, we don't have a short-term solution for getting on top of that cliff in Kamazauka.
Knowing how this rite of succession, I'm going to be going up there eventually, so I think fixing will be in process.
It's in process, but like I said, a lot of manpowers have to be invested in that before that thing gets repaired, which means there needs to be an alternate way. We'll find some way up there.
Yes, for now, I think we've definitely both earned a nice rest, agreed?
Well, I might have, but you and Wook need to finish up this whole rite of succession.
I think we're adjourned for the day at the very least. It's going to be a long, several-day process, honey. And,
Not the way the Kona and Zoralja have viewed.
how's process from them?
No. Strangely enough, Bakul Jaja has been managed to pick up his little notches for his own tablet. Don't know how a guy that dumb has been able to pull it off. But apparently, the proctors are thinking he's got something to offer.
Fair enough. I've only managed to help Wukalamat secure 2 so far.
And it seems everyone else is in a dead heat for right now.
Yeah, but we're taking a more peaceful approach compared to the more battle-hardened approach that bully is taking. And...
That's not battle-hardened. You guy's a fucking coward.
Fair. So thank you for meeting the follower goal, everybody. Either way, Kona's taking the more future approach. And I can't flack him for what he's doing.
There's no doubt that he's solving the problem in front of him. I don't think he's putting in enough forethought to what comes afterwards. It also creates an atmosphere of dependence, something I don't think he's lived long enough to be able to understand why that's a bad thing.
Yeah. And I think my thoughts for Zoralja are plain on my face, are they not, dear?
Zoralja's an accomplished warrior. Long term, he's gonna be trouble.
Wook has made it very clear we are to not let him win, at all costs. And I'd rather not have him
We'll
win.
see.
If he's trying to start war, I'd rather not.
He backed down from the confrontation with me once a few months ago. I don't think he'll do it again.
That's worrying. More worrying that it sounds like you two have some form of beef.
Several months ago, when I was here originally, I was doing my Viper training as my commission with that hunting party had finished up, and I was doing some training alongside a few other Vipers. I ended up running into a confrontation with one of Valley Garmanda's last known progeny. And that particular skirmish led me into conflict with the Yakoi.
Oh dear.
They were not happy that I was going into certain areas in pursuit of this particular withdrawal. And after slaying the beast, they had managed to wrangle the Landsguard into coming forth to try and arrest me. Who should be leading that particular party that day but Zoralja himself?
Oh dear.
It was a tense moment, but his specific orders, which he'd gotten from his father, were that I be brought before the Dawn Servant himself. And, well, I got to keep my freedom, but I was just told to be a little more mindful of myself in that particular part of the country. And that if I had any other business there, I should finish it up.
Oh dear. That's...
Of course, that was before he said that he wanted to see if the brand new Viper who had vanquished Valley Garmonda's last known progeny was any match for his strength.
And you sparred with him similar to how I walked in on Estinian, sparring with him a little bit ago.
I definitely sparred with him. I haven't had a fight like that in a while.
I kind of wish I could have seen it. I'm mad I didn't get to.
Knowing him, it's only a matter of time before he calls you to the throne room.
Honestly, I hope you come and watch if I get to spar him.
Just let me know if you ever get called. And, bring your A game. The guy may be old, he is no pushover.
Hun, neither am I. I don't hold back on my enemies, and you know that very plainly.
Sounds like you two will be an even match then.
I'll be sharpening all of my skills, not just these fists.
And that will be where we end it tonight.
Yes. Sai's tired, and I'm pretty sure my entire couch is very tired.
It's been a day.
It has. I will say you all.
Oodalali, golly, what a day.
Thank you all so much for watching. We're all gonna we're all just gonna relax and enjoy each other's company, and we're probably gonna pass out one by one, knowing how we work. I will want to say special shout out to everyone who came out tonight. This has been one of the largest couches we've ever had for these streams, by the way. That being said, who can we go give some love to this late at night?
Scoot is playing Silk Song.
Say
yes.
less.
Gong.
Scoot is playing. What? You told me to say less.
You son of a bitch. We're gonna go raid Scott. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. I'm gonna get that raid prepared for Scott, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye! Oh, are we done yet? Sai actually has received a letter back, and I would like to read that before we go and finish out this raid tonight. If you all will lend me an ear, at the very least.
Hi, Sai. When I saw your letter, I was surprised, to say the least. Almost as surprised when I heard your full name for the first time. I do hope that you got my gift for your wedding, though. And apologies about that. That my presence was absent on such a big day as that. I got word from the others, though, on how well it went, and that makes me really happy. But not as happy as I am to just hear from you again. With how the cards were being played on both of our ends, I feel we might never had time to talk again. To discuss everything that has happened. And, with how things were looking, I was afraid I was gonna croak and die one of these days from the stress I was under. And let me tell you, just between me and you, Golemald is not that fun. But hopefully, you know who seems to agree with me too. When the talks of
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. How much more time do we have left? Sorry about that.
when the talks of moving, maybe we'll be closer to each other this time. But all that's besides the point. Just stay safe, okay? A brand new place. Even if it seems like it's a vacation, just make sure to be wary. Have eyes everywhere. Now I'm sure the ones around you will keep you safe. If I can't be there quite yet with you all. I won't keep you for too long though. You got big adventures ahead of you. Just Hearing from you again, it's really brightened my day. In such a dull place like this. Though, I'll take the dull days over the chaotic ones the past year. Just. It's good to hear from you. Words on this page doesn't express how much you have helped me, Sai. Stay safe, and I love you. You best not tease me about the next time I see you about that, okay? Or I'll have your head.
Good night, everybody.